一位科学家、教授、作者，他也是一家出名报社的专栏作家。观众朋友们，今天早上我们邀请到一位教育家，他不但分享给我们他精彩的人生，而且也会勉励我们如何当个成功的家长与晚辈。
全球的观众朋友们，大家好！今天我们很荣幸能邀请到非华社会一位举足轻重的女士，她是位作家，同时也是位教育家，而且她在这两个领域中都曾经得过奖。她就是 Dr. CHInoy. So hello, thank you for accepting our interview.
大家你们好。
And then, Dr. CHInoy, what is intelligence for you?
So intelligence can mean you're good in school, you're good in math, it can mean you're good in dancing, it can mean that you're good aesthetically, it can mean that you're good interpersonally with people, it can also mean you're good with reflection, which is intrapersonal. So intelligence spans a lot of facets, and I believe that every single person is intelligent in his or her way.
拥有资讯心理学与临床心理学硕士的他，利用自己的学历成功的管教好自己的独子。
How did you get into teaching? Was it your passion when you were young?
I never dreamed of being a teacher. I recall in the morning I was giving a lecture demonstration on graph theory to my friends. And after the demonstration, Dr. Mary Jo Ruiz, she told me, you explained very well. You should think about teaching. I just smiled. So I decided to teach for 1 year. The thing was, after I taught for 1 year, I enjoyed it so much. It's my one and only, and probably, in this lifetime, it's the only job I'll ever have.
Can you say that the parenting courses that you took up in psychology, was it really applicable when you were raising your kids?
Yeah, I was raised on America, the opposite of what CHInoy. Their parenting styles are so different from what America advocates. Parents, how can spanking even make your kid do well in school? It doesn't make any sense. You know, papaluin mo lang. You think magiging matalino yung bata? It doesn't. Magagalit yung bata sa'yo. That's what's gonna happen. Instead, if you feel your kids are not doing well in school, spanking and physical punishment is not the answer. You should maybe do other things like, one, see how your kids spend their time. If they spend most of the time in the computer, then like 6 hours a day, then what you should do is tell them 2 hours a day computer, and then the rest of the day mag-aral ka. That's more effective than yelling, nagging, spanking, mga ganon. So
you bargain with them.
You bargain with them, you talk with them, you communicate with them, you tell them, look, I'm paying for your education, and education is important. And yes, I need you to pass. Failure is not an option.
身为独子 Scott 的母亲，是他这一生最大的骄傲。看到自己儿子能如愿的出人头地，使他感到十分欣慰。
I heard that your son have a lot of travel logs published, so I'm sure you're a very proud mommy.
Yes, I'm extremely proud. We don't tell him too much. This is a funny story because he won the Palanca this year, and we're very happy about it. He's very blasé about it. You know, he's like, cool lang.
Cool lang siya.
And then I got texts from many people, including one text from the director of his school. He said, I'm so proud of Scott. Oh, no. If the director himself can say he's proud of my son, why don't I say that I'm proud of my son? That day when he came back, I said, Scott, Daddy and Mommy are so proud of you. Huh? Where's that coming from? I said, look, your director said he's proud of you. You know, we are. We just don't say it. So now for the record, we're saying it. But what I'm proudest of him about possibly is the fact that he has a good heart.
Kasi he's an only child, di ba?
Only child.
At tapos CHInoy family, usually lame pa, di ba?
Oh, yes.
How did you control na yung hindi siya mataspoil?
Nako, ang hirap. Nako, Cathy, ang hirap. Sobra ang hirap. Isa lang, di ba? We can easily buy him anything he wants, di ba? I told my husband, when he was born, actually before he was born, any kids we have, we cannot spoil. My son, in his entire life, doesn't have any computer game. None. No PSP, no Xbox, none. And does he ever feel deprived na wala siyang game? Wala. It's a matter of training. And you have to start when they're young. If you don't start when they're young, it gets hard. When they're in high school, I think it's a lost cause. If they're exposed in high school, wala na. Imposible na.
Any advice on how to raise their kids?
I know CHInoy parents, definitely if there's something uncertain of, all of us love our kids. But sometimes love means letting go. Love means trusting your kids to be able to do well. Love means telling your kids to make friends with their competitors. Actually, love means not competing too much. Instead of competing, cooperate. So, maybe lay off a bit on your kids. As long as your kids are happy in school, that's the number one. So, relax, love your kids, enjoy your kids, tell your kids to do their best, but also tell them to enjoy life. There's only one life we have. There's only one childhood. Don't ruin your kids' childhoods by being too hard on them.
Dr. Chua, so last question. Everyone has this notion na Chinoys are very good in math. Is that true?
No. The people who do well in math, whether they're Chinoy or non-Chinoy, are those who practice a lot. Math is a skill. But Chinoys, sometimes the Chinoy teachers who are very skilled do very well in math and they teach very well. It's actually a good stereotype to have. So I would want, if you're watching this and you're Chinoy, please study your best there. You will become very good in math.
Yes. So thank you, Dr. Shaw, for your time and effort.
And thank you, Kathy. And I would like to give, these are the 3 latest books of my kids.
Scott.
Remember, if you buy this, you're contributing to Erna. Okay? And then this is one of my books with Scott here. That's Scott, actually, many, many years ago. And that's a homework. It's a parenting book. Many of the things I said and my experiences are here and in my other books. So I would like to give this to Chinoy TV, to you, Kathy. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
谢谢. And 大家好.
Guys, so Chinoy Barkada, tandaan nyo lang, especially to the young Chinoy viewers out there, learning is fun and don't let it be hanggang na maging burdensome siya sa'yo that you're disliking what you're doing. So love what you're doing. So this is Kathy for Chinoy Profile and you're watching Chinoy TV, 飞我电视台.
Elegance and luxury is never out of style. Blim's Fine Furniture celebrates its 35th year of defining lifestyles as they set to launch their 2012 Lux Living collection titled Pieces of Luxury and Distinction. The entire collection that exudes luxury and splendor was unveiled at the Gallery, Greenbelt 5, Makati, last September 20 to October 3, 2011. After the successful launch of the Lazy Boy collection in 2010, the 2012 collection follows its newer designs and more modern concepts, which truly gives the most of comfort and utmost relaxation.